MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Houston Astros and the Kansas City Royals. Carlos Correa continues his chase for the top spot on the AL batting leaderboard. Next. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First offering on its way. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, Dero. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a very comfortable 81 degrees as we get things started this evening. The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. He's got to hurry. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
So stepping in, Josh Reddick. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Popped up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Count 1-0.
Reddick stands at first with 1 out. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
From the belt, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. First and second now, one man out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Verlander deals the 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
On the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Anthony Perez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Another 2-2 offering. Popped him up. Holiday over to his right. 1 away. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Valdez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
To the plate now, Shea Clark, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Down and away, ball 1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next up for the Stros, A.J. Reed. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
A.J. Reed.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed, 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. His line against Justin Verlander. He's got a 3-for-7 line. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. So far this season with runners in scoring position, White averages a hit once every 4 at-bats. An average at exactly 250. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Valdez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting it, the center fielder.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Here's Jake Marisnick. as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. From the belt, the pitch, and not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in, Elvis Villarreal, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Elvis Villarreal.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Two and one to the Royals' first baseman.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
3-2 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he fouls this one off. Line towards center field. Marisnik is right there, 1 down. So striding forward now, Vinny Domit, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Now here's the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
1 out, nobody on. And the count will be full. High in the air into shallow left center. Correa has a play. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Pitch on the way. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Marisnik is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Back now at Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals, who've benefited from solid pitching all season long. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you could get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Alex Bregman waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman.
Settling in now, Alex Bregman trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Left fielder.
Digging in, Yonhervis Solarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down and the inning continues.
The first baseman, number 23, A.J. Reed.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. No balls and one strike. 2 out with a man at first. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
2 balls and a strike to A.J. Reed. Now the 2-1. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Damon Rodriguez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 15.
Standing in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Tyler White. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Has a look, now the pitch. Brian Holiday is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield, he's going to wave him.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Altuve is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Domet is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here's Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And that's in there, base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Astros leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Luis Valdez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. 1-1. Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 8.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Shea Clark. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Elvis Villarreal, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
In the dirt here, and a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Altuve has it, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So one away here with the bases empty, and that means Yangervis Solarte will be the next to bat. In there at the letters 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Yangervis Solarte becomes the second out here in inning number 5. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
1-1 the count. And the pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. 2 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Tyler White would be next. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again a 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Tyler White is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Jake Marisnik is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on it.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Brian Holiday. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here's the 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2-0 count, the pitch.
3-0 the count.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Noah Ilez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. 1-0. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Vinny Domet will start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The center fielder, number 12, Danny Nowakowski.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Nowakowski. First pitch coming, here it is.
Oh, that's low.
Nowakowski has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
2 balls and a strike to count. Nobody out, runner on first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping up to the plate, Damon Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Salvador Perez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. The ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. The 1-2 on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
So now to the plate, Carlos Correa. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. the corner. 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Yonhervis Solarte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The first baseman.
Ready once again, A.J. Reed. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And it's fouled away. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Rodriguez ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The second baseman. Jose
Pitch on the way.
Ramirez.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Brian Ramiro will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 0-1 pitch. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. The runner in scoring position with none out. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. With runners in scoring position this season, Valdez is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Now batting.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
The 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting, third base.
Ready for another shot now, Shea Clark. And their runners at the corners now. Curtis Rodriguez will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 11, Curtis Rodriguez.
As a look, now the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
The 1-0 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he whiffs on it at first. It's right by him into right. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hoyt is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does.
Not in time. He's in there at second. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Hoyt has racked up over 70 innings on the mound and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Smoke toward the hole. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Adam Doherty will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Running third for the Royals. Number 26, Adam Doherty.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. In now, Vinny Domet. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
The center fielder, number
Stepping
12,
in, Danny Nowakowski, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Now the 0-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-3 game. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. At the plate, Damon Rodriguez, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Three runs already home here. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. One run is scored. The run scores from second. Now a 5-3 game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Runners are at second and third with one down. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with one away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brian Ramiro. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Reed is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Luis Valdez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. Adam Doherty stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing second base, number 21. Ryan
Tyler. White will bat next. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Tim Shaw is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Tim Shaw.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And now pitch on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nowakowski is there. 2 gone.
Now batting. The catcher.
Striding in for Houston, Brian Holiday. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, there's another bullet base hit. 12 runners left on up to this. Could it be in 13 runners stranded so far, Mark?
The hitting coach might be looking for another job if somebody doesn't find an alley and clear these bases. 12, potentially 13 runners left on base is unforgivable. Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Doherty over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Houston. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. And welcome to those just joining us. We're in the 7th inning of this one with nobody out.
The designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Curtis Rodriguez. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. Here comes the 0-1. Runners on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Rodriguez at third with nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Adam Doherty, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 30 RBIs. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Smoke toward the hole and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Vinny Domit's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
From the stretch.
Ball, that counts.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Marisnick is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Runner goes for second. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Stepping in, Damon Rodriguez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 1-2, the count of the Royals shortstop. The 1-2 pitch. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Sinker, 3-2 now. Salvador Perez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Ralph Ludwig has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58.
Leading off the inning, Josh Reddick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the 1-0.
Ball in.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Carlos Correa now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
1-1, no strike.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame.
Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Domet is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Ray Barber will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Now here's the pitch. Salvador Perez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ramiro has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping up now, Alejandro Sanchez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Reddick. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Kevin Quackenbush comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Kevin Quackenbush.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that means Yangervis Solarte will be the next to bat. First pitch coming, here it is.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Now batting, Tyler White, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And that's off his leg on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you
struck him out. Houston, good night.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Kansas City Royals, with their 80th win to pace the division. Noah Elez wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the White Sox halted their 6-game losing streak as they bested the visiting Indians. Disposed of the Tigers 5-3. The Mariners racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-5. The Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-3. Marwin Gonzalez was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, leading the O's to victory over the Yankees 17-2. The Bo Sox pounded out 17 hits in this one as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 8-7. The Atlanta Braves combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-4. The Philadelphia Phillies amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets 8-4. Ender Inciarte plated 4 total with 3 home runs as the Cubs got the best of Oakland 10-3. He is among the National League leaders in stolen bases. The Brew Crew allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-5. The Cardinals got 11 hits overall as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-1. The Diamondbacks had 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 4-2. The San Francisco Giants only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Cody Bellinger collected a total of 4 driven in, leading the Dodgers to victory over Washington 7-3. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.